Okay, hey guys. So I just wanted to do this Zoom really quick to connect with you guys. And I know last month, one of the things you guys told me that you really missed was doing these little team Zooms. So I am going to try my best to incorporate these back into it because I missed them too. And we have our Get Over Your DAMN Self Club, and that kind of has taken place in some of our team Zooms. Annabelle, no. Do not touch anything over here. No. Why did I hit your, oh my gosh. So anyways, of course I left my notes that I wrote down on a different binder somewhere else. I don't know where they are. So we're gonna wing it like we do everything else. So I want to start doing these a little bit more often. And you know, last month we had the Rocktober chat, and I think I didn't, just to be totally honest with you guys, I didn't have a clear vision for what I wanted that chat to be. And so it kind of got a little put on the back burner, and it didn't quite turn out the way that I wanted it to, which is okay because I didn't really know where I was going anyways. And we all know that saying, if you're failing to plan, you're planning to fail. So there we go. So I want to break down to you guys a little bit of what I'm looking for with this chat, what I plan on doing with it, and hopefully you guys will want to join along with me. But the first thing I wanted to tell you guys is your mindset is literally everything. And I know you hear this over and over again. You guys have all been in this business long enough, you hear it every other day, but I'm going to say it again, it is everything. I was in an awful mind space last month, and I was like doubting myself and wasn't really sure why I was doing this anymore, where I was going. And thanks to our new book club, first of all, that's been really helping me out, and really just breaking down and figuring out my why again and having that clear vision. And you guys, I have never felt like I haven't felt like I've had this clear of a vision since I started the business over 2 years ago. So I woke up the other day and I just decided enough was enough. Like, I was just done being in this stuck place. I know what I'm doing. I kind of got a little in my head about messaging again and worrying about if I was going to send the perfect messages, if I was going to do that, if I was, you know, if it was going to come across spammy and all this other stuff. And I'm like, you know what? I have never sent out spammy messages because I've always reached out to people and have been genuine with them. And that's all we have to do, is be genuine with them. And even if you're not doing it in the most perfect way, or what might be the best right way, doing something is better than nothing, because you can't say the wrong thing to the right person, and you can't say the right thing to the wrong person. And I think about when I got started, my messages were crazy. Like, they probably were not the best messages at all. And guess what, you guys? I still got enrollment. I still built myself to diamond and to double, and then all of a sudden I froze because I thought I had to have all this like perfect wording because I was a double diamond, blah, 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 blah. And I just came to this point the other day where I was like, you know what? You know what you're doing. We all know what we're doing. We have been here long enough, except for the exception of a couple of people, but you guys that are on here live, we all know what we're doing. You just got to get out there and do it. You just got to send the messages, and you got to reach out. And if you're using what she teaches in, oh my God, they're going to be so loud. If you're using what she's teaching us in the book, what's in it for them, you're never going to go wrong. And so having that mind shift change, and stop focusing on not getting the enrollments that you think that you need to get or whatever, and just totally take yourself out of the equation, you're going to grow so much faster, and you're going to be so much more excited and on fire again. So that's the biggest thing. Oh my gosh, hold on. Kids, lesson, why now? Why now? He had to play with his freaking cop toy right outside my office door. I'm like, I can't focus with the cop car noises. Just really put yourself out there, you guys, and don't be scared to be vulnerable, and don't be scared to approach people, because you have to always be putting them first. And as long as you're doing that, things are going to go really great. So that's the biggest kind of moment of truth I've had with myself lately that I wanted to share with you guys, just in case you're experiencing the same thing. because working from a fear-based mentality, it kind of really sucks. Like, it's not fun. And when you're fearful and you're doubtful, nothing's fun in your business, and you're not moving and you're not getting anywhere. But it really is all a numbers game, and you have to have those no's. And the next thing was, you guys, I have to tell you what I've been doing today, because my phone is blowing up for the first time in forever, and it is so amazing. I'm so excited about it. I literally reached out to 2 of my sisters and said, hey, if you guys love me, you're going to make this post for me. So we all have somebody in our life that loves us enough, or that cares enough about us to do us a favor. And I got them to make a post for me, and it was a cleanse post with my personal results, and had them tag me in it. And I have like 4 new potential customers from this. Every single one of them, regardless of if they're ordering now or later, I'm asking them if, in the meantime from them, if they, like, I have a girl who doesn't want to order till January. So I'm asking her, okay, girl, in the meantime, would you like to try some stuff for free? And she's like, heck yes, what do I have to do? Well, then I'm just asking her to make a post and tag me in it as well. And if one person comes in as a customer, I'll send her some greens, or I'll let her choose. I have another girl who can't order till Friday, and I asked her the same thing, and she wants to try a wrap. So I was like, well, girl, if you want to try a wrap, if you make a post for me, or if we do a local get together, because she's only lives in Houston. And even if they say, yes, I want to order today, I'm going to ask them, hey girl, in the meantime, while we're waiting for your product, this after you get the order in, while we're waiting for your products to come in, would you like to try some other stuff for free? Literally, that's what I'm going to be focusing on from here on out, especially this month, because I want those points. And the points are going to be my life right now. And just really using people as conduits to other people, using them for those referrals will get you so much further. And this is a great way to not have to ask for referrals, but just to go ahead and be in contact with people. And I'm getting them on my text messaging, and not just waiting, trying to do this back and forth on Facebook. I'm offering to give them a call to talk to them about the products, because it started as a cleanse post. But you know what? I'm working towards upselling them to something else and really helping them reach their goals, and just asking a lot of questions, because that's what we need to be doing. So if you have somebody that would do that for you guys, I recommend that you do it today. And if you have your own personal results, use something that you have your own personal results with, because these are strangers, right? And so I'm talking to them, I'm like, oh, hey, and by the way, hold on. I read a text message and oh yeah, sorry. Read a text message and lost it. And I'm saying, you know what, by the way, that picture, that was of me. Like, that was my personal results. So they're already kind of connected to you, and they're already connected to your results and the product, because they know you now. They're getting to know you, and I'm just talking to them to be friends. So that's just a few ahas today I wanted to share with you. That was kind of impromptu, but what I'm looking for with this chat, my goal with this chat is, this is where all of our action is going to take place. You know, I talked to you guys a couple weeks ago about, or not even a couple weeks ago, it's probably like the other day, about the team page and things like that. And I was like, we're missing something. There's something that I'm missing that I want to be doing with my team to really separate us out from other people, and to have that connection again. So the team page is still the team page. It's going to be a great place to check in for reminders, for people to ask questions, to get some inspiration, whatever. My goal with the team page is to kind of create a little bit more of a schedule, hopefully where we're posting more tips for our newbies. We're sharing other people's stories, so that we're constantly inspired, and anybody else on the team page is constantly getting that fed into them and seeing that vision that this company can do for them. And eventually they're going to find a story that they relate to. But for the chat, this is where I want all the action to be. I want us to be in it doesn't have to be constant connection where we're blowing up our phones, but this is where, you know, maybe we have a power hour that we're not necessarily on Zoom, but if you've watched that Mind-Blowing Messaging by Katie, what she does is she picks a few hours, a few times during the day, and she will have a messaging like power 15 minutes or something. And she's not messaging the whole hour, but at 1 o'clock, she's sitting down and sending 15 messages, and whoever is available is going to send them with her. And then at 2 o'clock, the same thing, and then later in the evening. And that's something that I would like to incorporate. and we can kind of do it different times. And maybe if the times I'm doing it like doesn't work for you guys, if you're gonna sit down and you can do your messages, you can say, okay, I'm sitting down, I'm gonna send out like my 15 minutes of messages, who wants to do it with me? And we can share those ideas back and forth and really focus on growing together. This is also where I'd like to start doing some team challenges. I miss having those boom challenges. I feel like I haven't done them in a while, but you know, having a boom challenge in the chat, so that every single time somebody gets an enrollment, a loyal customer, a distributor, or a current loyal customer orders something, or you know, something like that, you can go in and you can put hashtag boom1. For every 25 booms that we get, I'll stop and I'll do a drawing for either a free product, or if I have, I have these little earrings, little It Works earrings. So whatever little gear, you know, I might buy or already have that I have not used as a giveaway yet. You never know what it's going to be, but for every 25 enrollments, we can stop and do a drawing, and that's all going to be in the chat. What else did I have written down? I wish I had found it before this. And really just that place to hold each other accountable, and you know, have that spot to go in where if I say, hey guys, what have you done for your business today? And you know, not to bash on anybody if you haven't done anything. We all have those days, but to offer that extra little push. And you guys, a lot of you know this about me. If I'm pushing you and you don't want to be pushed, all you got to do is tell me, hey, I'm not ready to be pushed. This is my boundary, but I want to push you guys because we are in this really sweet spot before conference. You guys know this. And there are going to be some big things coming. I have no doubt about it. And we have such an amazing gift in our hands to start building up that momentum. So whatever is announced at conference, we can be ready for it. And then the key is to get so stinking consistent that we just ride that momentum out for the rest of forever, because we don't ever want to start, stop, which is what I'm totally guilty of. And you know, the chat, you guys, is going to be somewhere where I'm going to go in and I'm going to tell you guys, hey, I just signed a loyal customer. I just signed a distributor. I just did this. And I want you guys to know that when I do that, it's not for me to show off, but I want to show you guys that I'm showing up. Because in the past, it's easy to get into management mode and worry more about our team's enrollment than our own. And I want to make sure that I'm staying accountable to you guys. So I'm going to go in there. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to tell you I signed a loyal customer. I signed a loyal customer yesterday, and that's not to make you feel bad like, oh crap, I haven't signed one. If you're the type of person that likes competition, compete with me, because I love that. But if not, just know it's me not showing off, but it's showing up, because I think that's super important. I think it's super important for all of us to show up for one another. We have this super awesome group of people that are working, all of us right here, and I think really just showing up for one another will make the biggest difference. And then as we continue to grow, this chat will change. Okay, this chat will go from being like a team chat more into like leg chats or like diamond chat. So when you get boxed in for diamond, or you reach, please don't scream in my ear, or you reach diamond, then you're going to branch off into your own chat, and you're going to have your emerald and your ruby legs hopefully supporting you as well, and learning how to be leaders as well. And really, you guys, just being a leader, this is the biggest thing that I've had to realize. I've always been kind of preoccupied with being a good leader, making sure I'm there for my team, doing this, doing that, whatever. At the end of the day, being a good leader is just working my business and showing you guys how I'm built, how I'm getting enrollments, and teaching you what I'm doing to be successful. And that's what I plan on doing from here on forward. No. Put this down, back into Daddy's bag. And get out, please. And that's why I just kind of let that go. And I'm here for you guys if you have questions, of course. And if you're a newbie and you're watching the replay, you're kind of on a different playing field. That's more of an everyday connection. But we're going to have that connection with this chat as well, where we can help and support any of our new any of our new team members. So as you get new team members, you're going to add them to this chat, and so they can participate in the challenges. They can participate in seeing the action and the love that we have for one another, and we can continue to love on them and build them up. So that's my overall goal for this chat, is just to start building together and run together. And as we continue to grow, then we can kind of go off and branch off into our diamond chats later on down the road, which I know is coming for you guys. I can feel it in my bones. It's coming for all of us. So I pretty much just talked to myself this whole time because all of you have your videos off. So do you guys have any questions or any ideas that you would like to add? It's not just you, Jen. Everybody does. You can't hear?
Not unless I turn my video off.
Okay. So I think that's everything. I just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown of what I was what I'm really excited about it. I've kind of been taking in a lot of information lately and taking it in, watching the different Zooms, listening to other leaders, and just trying to find a spin on how I wanted to do things for me and for our group. And I think that this is going to be really awesome for us as long as we continue to stick together, because we're all better together. And I think that's something that we have missed in the past. And so I want to make sure that we keep that togetherness. And as we grow and we add our new team members, that they feel that togetherness too and that sense of team and family. So I'm super pumped up about it. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. So if you guys have any questions or you want to open up about something, it's going to be off starting. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching the replay. For those who watch.